Let me say tonight is really a big day for us when we look at what is happening with film. When we got the mandate, and the president is really passionate about film, to really go out and get as many Kenyans involved in this sector, because it creates jobs, it creates a new culture. People begin to see what others are doing, not just hearsay. They're not only seeing what is on text, now it's audiovisual. Today marks a day where Kenyans can now begin to see audiovisually and use the gadgets that they have, the normal mobile phone that they have across the country, to actually tell the Kenyan story. So today is a big day for me. And I'm sure even the president is very pleased to know that we've actually begun to now have an army of all our young people out there with the opportunity to be able to tell their story, successful stories, or stories where they want assistance here and there. So you've got a way of being able to entertain Kenyans and give them information. So this is not something that is being asked of government. It's not something that's being asked of the president. This is something that we are actually pushing. It's an agenda that the president has to ensure that even in the digital world, that we are able to tell the Kenyan story, the African story, and be part of the global citizen. So expect a lot of support to continue. This is just the beginning.
So many youths have been giving their stories through mobile phone. Do you have any story that you would have put maybe on mobile and you didn't?
The other night, the president invited me to go with him to tour this city of ours. And we actually started here in Michuki Park, just to see how that is being rehabilitated, the river, and to see what's going on in just the paving. This was we started at 7, we finished at almost 11:30 p.m. Just going around to inspect what the president is doing. But when we got to Grogon and River Road area down there, to my surprise, the president with the general body, they've hired most of the street families. These people who've been sleeping in the streets. They've all been hired, they're building roads. These people are being paid 650 shillings a day. One lady there told the president, Your Excellency, the first time in my life I've seen hope is now. You've given us work. Now I know my children will not be beggars again. They are already living in homes. They've been able to rent with the money that they're earning. They were there. There were hundreds of them. But these people did not ask the president for money or for anything. They have dignity. They are feeling satisfied. They're saying they're not begging anymore. They're not going to take drugs anymore. Just satisfied. And in fact, the only request they gave to the president is that, can we please have IDs? Just give us Kenyan IDs. We feel proud to be Kenyans again. These are the stories that these young people with their mobile phones should be going out and actually telling. Because these are not told. The president is not out there to look for publicity. But if you look at the change that he has made for these street families, they're cleaning that whole place and they're working at night. So when we went, obviously, even I was worried, where but the president does this on a regular basis. That's a story that is not told. But it's transforming Kenya.
He goes... No, these are very great stories. I think somebody needs to...
And not with a motorcade. Not with a motorcade. I don't know if he'll allow me, but he drives himself. And he takes us around. You even know, says, how does he even know these places? But he knows even more than many of us. Those are real stories. And those are the stories that must be told. And that's where, with the mobile phone, someone can be able to tell these stories that tend to be hidden, but they are real gems and real transformations that are happening here. From there, we went to Mucheru kwa Ruben, and we met even other people there.
At night?
At night.
I'm insisting at night.
At night.
Because
people
never seen the president out at night.
At night. Now, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but that's my story. And I will say it. I will ask for forgiveness because I did that. But if I was part of this competition, I think even the president would have won this one, because of the kind of things that he's doing. But I have also seen that there are really great stories, Kenyan stories that are being told. And really we must tell them.